Hey guys, what's going on? Andrew coming at you, and I feel like we have to talk about it. So I'm going to talk about how the changes with YouTube is going to affect my channel, a small channel. Now, if you don't follow my channel at all and you're just watching this video, I would like to explain. I have about 827 subscribers as of this video, and I'm about to make my second paycheck with YouTube. So I haven't made a lot of money on YouTube, and obviously I didn't get into YouTube to make a lot of money. I got into it as a hobby on the side, and it's a lot of fun. But I have put lots and lots of hours in it at this point, just trying to make videos. Maybe not the best at editing my videos, but at least trying to have interesting content out there to have. And I got my first paycheck in YouTube about 3 months ago, and my channel really started to take off in the summer. Maybe not to a big YouTuber standpoint, but like, I got over 100 subscribers in like May, and then once July hit, I had about 350 to 400, and my watch time was going up, and I was really having a lot of fun with the channel. And when I got that first paycheck, I just felt really good. I felt like, wow, I legitimately got paid a little bit of money for something that I absolutely love doing, and it just made it feel like a little bit more legitimate. I knew it wasn't a lot of money, and from that point on, I was like, I'm going to keep working with YouTube for about 3 years, and maybe 3 years in, it'll actually finally be some kind of profitability with it, and I'll be able to make money. Not doing it because I'm an evil person and want to make money, but because it's always good to want to get paid for something that you're good at. And I'm not even saying I'm super great at this point, but I'm getting better, and I think I'm improving, which is really, really nice. But YouTube feels the need, and I can understand things from YouTube's side. Basically, they've had a couple scandals. They've had Adpocalypse. They had the whole problem with channels that were supposed to be marketed to children that were inappropriate. And then we had this whole Jake Paul thing, or Logan Paul thing, sorry, and that kind of blew everything up. And so I'm a little suspicious they've been thinking about doing this for a while, and now YouTube has decided to go out and do this. However, as much as I agree that the full-time YouTubers, they need to be supported more than ever due to the apocalypse. There's a lot of smaller channels like mine, which we're just going to absolutely get crushed. Like if I look at my numbers, I was just about ready to get like another paycheck on YouTube, and now I'm probably not going to get that money unless I decide to give it later on. Again, not a big deal, but I was going to buy like a camera with that equipment. With that money that I was going to get, I was going to put it directly back in the channel. Right now, I just use a smartphone camera, and I use the microphone that I bought with the money that I've actually gained through YouTube. My goal is to put everything back into it 100%. So this kind of change kind of hurts that a little bit. Now, my channel is right on that threshold, 830 subscribers. I'll probably hit 1,000 subscribers at some point this year. You need to have 4,000 now hours of watch time. I don't even know if that's possible. Like if I hit 1,000 subscribers tomorrow, my channel didn't even start really taking off until June or July. So there's probably no chance I've hit those numbers as well. And although it's not going to stop me, a small creator, from making YouTube videos, I have to admit though, it's been a little bit demoralizing because it's like, now it feels like, now I don't feel like legitimate again. Now I kind of feel like maybe I'm wasting a little bit of my time. It doesn't mean that I'm going to give up. But when YouTube first made the change to 10,000 views to monetize, I thought to myself, okay, I get it. 10,000 views to get started because then maybe they know you're serious. But this new change, I really think 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time is a big goal to achieve. A goal that honestly, let's face it, it probably takes most people a year and a half, maybe even 2 years to hit 1,000 subscribers. There's a lot of work that gets involved to just make a little bit of money. Now, granted, once you've hit those numbers, your paychecks that you'd make every month are very, very good. But I just think it's very demoralizing. Think about it. If the nice thing with YouTube, don't get me wrong, I think if you're a little bit younger, probably the perfect age to be getting into YouTube is anywhere between 16 to maybe 22. It's like between the high school years to college years where maybe you have a lot more free time to get together. But if you're somebody that's working full-time and also trying to do a YouTube channel right now, it's very, very difficult. It's a fun hobby to get into, but it's very difficult. And now I just feel YouTube is punishing creators. And had I got into YouTube now instead of last year, I wonder if I would have stuck with it. Because I saw my numbers go up. Like I go, oh, I made $5 this month. Cool, awesome. I made $6. It just made me feel like I was not wasting my time. Now it feels that I'm wasting my time a little bit, to be honest. And again, like I said, even though us small YouTubers aren't depending on this on a full-time job, I still think we're an important part of the community. I mean, the cool thing about YouTube is that any person can just pick up a phone and or any like camera and just talk in front of it, have an idea, and share everything else with the rest of the world. And that these big time, TV corporations don't have as much pull. And there's anybody that has something interesting to say and an audience can be supported. There are so many YouTubers I follow that it seems like once you hit that 100,000 subscriber mark, then they don't need to work anymore and they can just do that. And that's the thing. They don't need to have 5 million people watching them tonight. They need 100,000 people and maybe something like 1,000 of that 100,000 that are willing to pay a monthly fee to them or support them financially in certain ways. And then they're able to do what they want to do. I think that's such an exciting part of YouTube. I go on YouTube to follow people and I watch and follow what's the most interesting thing. It's completely changed television, and now I feel like YouTube's getting a little bit more into that, where YouTube wants to advertise. I get it, they want to make money, but they'd rather advertise maybe with these bigger corporations and television companies rather than support a small YouTuber that has something interesting to say. They've had a lot of controversy, and I agree with that. But I just really think this new change, and YouTube always does this. They always go more harsh than good, in my opinion. I think this is really going to hurt a lot of small people. Now, an argument you can make is like, for example, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep pushing and moving forward. And your argument can be anybody should push it forward. I mean, the YouTubers that started, they didn't do it for money. I mean, when PewDiePie was starting, for example, it wasn't like they could monetize then. So those guys worked hard and they deserved it. I agree with you. But I still think it's just a little bit demoralizing psychologically to people that got their first paycheck or their second paycheck. You felt like how I felt. I just felt like I had made it. So what should I do? What should small YouTubers do that are in this situation? I think we should continue moving forward. It is a really good question, though, because like I'm at 830 subscribers. Even if I was at 1,000 subscribers, it's like, do I ask? Do I set up a Patreon and see if I can have 5 to 10 people that are willing to donate to the channel every once in a while to let me upgrade my equipment, like so I can get a new camera, for example, or a microphone? Because I feel like I'm too small. I'm too small for that. I don't know how my audience feels about that, to be honest. The other thing is, what I will say is the one way you can support me is I'm doing a monthly giveaway with Pausebox. It's monthly snacks you get from Sweden. If you are in Sweden and you want to support the channel and a local business, you can see there's a rebate code below. It's got my name. You type that in, Andrew, and you're going to get 50 crowns off your order. You can either get the licorice box or you can go get the pause box. The pause box is full of healthy snacks. It's very, very nice. It's a subscription, so you get different snacks every month. If you just want to be in the running to win it, you can go ahead and subscribe, and you'll have to look out for that video. But if you want to, at this point, this is the only way I have it. I don't have a Patreon or anything else. If you do want to support my channel in any way, financially, and actually get a great service at the same time, you go ahead and sign up for that. So that's the one thing that I do have. But I do want to hear in the comments below, if you went ahead and you watched this whole video, what do you think small creators should do to succeed? What do you think I should do on the channel? Should we just keep grinding it out? Is it worth it for smaller channels to start asking for a Patreon earlier due to what YouTube's doing? Or is it better to go on the grind? Me personally, I'm going to go on the grind. I will ask if you guys want to support. You can go ahead and do those monthly subscriptions. And again, if you just want to be a part of the giveaway, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe. If you're new to my channel and you want to be around for more videos, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this kind of content, if you like where every once in a while I deviate from what I normally do and talk about YouTube type issues, then go ahead and hit that like button. It really lets me know that I'm doing a good job. Guys, everybody that's followed me so far on my channel, thank you so much for this journey. Honestly, you don't need to give me anything. All you need to do is watch my videos. I really appreciate that. But again, I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.